You know, great things come from great places. The Egyptians gave us the pyramids and a foxy diva called Cleopatra. Mali gave us the ancient scrolls of Timbuktu. India gave us the Mahatma, Delhi Belly, and a little genius named Tandulkar. And then, of course, there's Sweden, which gave us, well, snap-on furniture and a quartet of pop minstrels known as ABBA. It also gave us the safest and until recently the most boring cars in the world, courtesy of Volvo. But here's the thing, a couple of years and car generations ago, Volvo woke up to the fact that safe could be sexy as well, and unleashed a wave of new car designs like the fantastic S60 and the more recent C30, and a car that has had more preview than review, the XC60 crossover wagon meets lifestyle activity vehicle meets SUV. Now, still driving the Volvo XC60, I can't help shake that feeling that, well, no self-respecting man is going to really willingly drive this car. The women are going to love this car, finding it quirky, pretty even, but it feels altogether loose and light, and possibly because of the steering wheel, it just feels a little bit lightly sprung and needs a bit of toughening up, especially at high speed. Now, while the all-wheel drive system on the Volvo XC60 certainly gives it the off-road credentials for the occasional meander off the beaten track, it really is the urban jungle that this baby will be seeing more of. Another treat is this 3-litre turbocharged motor with 210 kilowatts and 400 newton meters of pure pulling muscle. And let me tell you, it sounds fantastic. It sounds really awesome. It's got good grunt and that power band really great. But it's let down by the stilting, stuttering geartronic sequential shift system of the Volvo, and what it does is sort of loses itself momentarily before it really bites in, and unfortunately it just does this car and engine a disservice. But thankfully it can be ordered with manual specification as well. XC60 interior is an absolute treat. Just check out this floating center stack, nothing behind you here. Enjoy the flavors and the colors of the Scandinavian wood, the neat layout of all the dials and the switches, even this little aircon man that looks a bit like the Fiat Grande Punto logo. But this is vintage Swedish Volvo design, and you can't help but be impressed. So let's wrap this Scandinavian sandwich, shall we? I mean, fantastic kudos for the XC60 for its city safe system, the blind spot info system, the lane departure warnings, and of course more airbags than Parliament. I mean, this thing is probably the safest vehicle in its class, and powerful turbocharged motor, handicapped somewhat by a slightly reluctant transmission, but still the package the package is impressive, beats many of its competitors hands down. I've read somewhere that this is pitted against the likes of BMW X5 and Mercedes M-Class, and quite frankly I think it's wishful thinking. It's about R500,000, in fact over R500,000. It's pricey for what you are getting, but Let's keep in mind the safety aspects, but very, very tough competition from the likes of the Honda CR-V, for example, a lot cheaper, also impressive packaged vehicle. Complete